Before we begin, an important notice. The images you are about to see are for illustration purposes only, used to protect the real identity of the couple in this story. This is a true story. Philip and Mia never expected to fall in love. In fact, they tried everything not to. Working at a company with strict rules against office romances, they knew from day one that anything beyond polite conversation could put their careers at risk. So they buried what they felt under professionalism, friendly banter, and carefully measured distance. But the universe has a strange way of working. Soulmates don't care about policies. And over the years, a powerful connection grew quietly between them, unnoticed by others, but undeniable to them. Philip had been with the company for almost a decade. He was respected, grounded, and calm. He never imagined that a single new hire could change the rhythm of his life. But that's exactly what happened the day Mia walked through the door. She radiated joy, brought warmth into every room, and had a laugh that made even the grumpiest coworkers smile. From their first project together, Philip felt something stir. Not infatuation, but familiarity. Like he already knew her. Like they had been waiting to meet again. Mia noticed him too. Not in an obvious way, but in the subtle pull of curiosity. Philip was different. Quiet, thoughtful, deeply present. She felt safe around him. Their interaction started small. A shared laugh over coffee, late-night chats during deadlines, helping each other solve work problems. But these moments began to build an invisible bridge between their souls. One they walked every day without even realizing it. They were drawn to each other in a way that defied logic, yet neither dared cross the line. For years they carried this secret tension. There were times Mia would catch Philip looking at her when he thought no one was watching, and her heart would race. Times when their hands would touch accidentally and the air would shift. But every time, they stepped back into the safety of silence. They told themselves it wasn't real, that it couldn't be. And so, they kept their connection hidden, locked behind the walls of just coworkers. But the soul can only whisper for so long before it demands to be heard. And one tragic event would become the catalyst that changed everything. One morning, news broke that a colleague, someone both Philip and Mia worked closely with, had passed away unexpectedly. The office was in shock. But for Philip, it was more than grief. It was a confrontation with mortality. The kind that grabs you by the shoulders and demands you reevaluate everything. That night, he couldn't sleep. He stared at the ceiling and asked himself, "What am I doing with my life? What am I leaving unsaid? What am I afraid of?" In the stillness of that night, the answer was clear. He was afraid of losing Mia, of never knowing what could have been. And suddenly, the risk of company policy, of uncertainty, of rejection, none of it mattered compared to the regret he knew he'd carry forever if he stayed silent. At sunrise, Philip made his decision. He walked into his manager's office and resigned. No backup plan, no safety net, just a clear knowing in his soul. It was time to follow love, to follow truth. He found Mia in the break room and asked her to take a walk. The moment was heavy with unspoken energy. As they stepped outside, Philip took a deep breath and began to speak. He told her everything. That from the moment he met her, something awakened inside him. That every day since had only deepened his feelings. That he couldn't spend another day hiding behind fear. That losing their friend made him realize how precious time truly is. And that he didn't want to waste another second without telling her the truth. Mia listened in stunned silence. Her heart pounded in her chest. Tears welled in her eyes. And when he finally stopped speaking, she smiled. Soft, knowing smile. "Philip," she said, voice trembling, "I've been waiting for this moment for years." In that instant, the years of restraint melted away. All the what-ifs disappeared. And what remained was love. Pure, brave, and ready. From that day forward, everything changed. Philip found a new job that gave him more time and freedom. Mia stayed at the company for a while longer but eventually moved on too. Their relationship, once hidden in the shadows, became the foundation of their new life together. Today they are married with 2 children. They live in a house filled with music, laughter, and morning cuddles. But more than that, they live in truth. They wake up every day beside the person their soul chose long ago. Their story is a testament to divine timing, to the courage it takes to follow your heart, and to the beautiful things that happen when we choose love over fear. Sometimes, soulmates don't arrive with fireworks. Sometimes they arrive with coffee cups, office meetings, and quiet moments of understanding. Philip and Mia's story reminds us that love often starts in silence, but it thrives when we find the courage to speak. If their story touched your heart, and you're wondering if a connection in your life means more than coincidence, click the link in the description to discover the Soulmate Story Tool. It's designed to help you recognize soul-level connections and uncover the spiritual signs pointing you toward love. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more real soulmate stories. You never know when one might mirror your own journey. See you in the next video.